What is happening, team? We are officially in PFCA HQ, and I'm going to take you along for the ride of something insane. Behind the scenes, really exciting. It is the new up-and-coming qualifications. So to celebrate our global education partnership as being an exclusive education provider to where we're going to create world-class education for affiliated gyms and coaches of the sort. That is going to be a game changer for what we're trying to do. Come along for the ride. We're filming all the modules over the next few days for the first edition, the intro course, and then that's just warming us up for the big course coming up. Come along for the ride. Hello, mate. Bit of a vlog. What are we about to film here?
We're about to film the PAC. What's the PAC, I hear you ask? I'll tell you. The PAC is the Principles of Coaching course. This is going to be the course that accompanies the affiliation with. So if you as a gym owner or a PT affiliate, you will be receiving this piece of education. In around 4 to 6 hours of principle-based education around what will make you a great coach. So stand by. It's going to happen in that corner.
So Mass texted me last night and he's like, we're bringing out a combined experience. You said 20 years.
Well, yeah, no.
And the rest.
Yeah, well. Oh, yeah, combined.
Combined?
No, I was talking about time frame for us both. But yeah, if you combine them both together, yeah, up near 40 years.
Wow. See, guys, you guys have been getting 40 years combined experience, which is a sensationalized way of saying we've all been done it for a while. And turning this into a coaching course and certification that we believe is going to be a real mark of excellence in the current landscape of kind of fitness coaching. If we look long and hard at ourselves, there is a big gap between what people are going through across the industry as like a certification versus just their own expression and their own fitness and then teaching others how to do it. We want to then go and actually teach the principles, the art, the science and everything in between, giving them real structure into developing their clients in the most meaningful way. And the global partnership with is an incredible opportunity to kind of align values on what that is. What would you say about like the partnership? How do you feel about it?
Excited and really positive. Through a lot of conversation that we've had with them, we're very aligned on what we want to do with this thing. When I say we, I think they, and that was what we took the time to get to the bottom of. Where do you want to go with this education? What do you want for it? And so on and so forth. And what they want is really nicely aligned with what we believe. All is good, all is going to be great. I think it's a great opportunity for everybody involved to do something pretty significant here with a piece of education that's going to be far reaching. It's actually something that's been bugging me of late, is that people talk about time all the time. And I don't think it's relevant, but it's not about the time. It is about the amount of effort that we've put in through our careers in pursuing the right path. And we've got it wrong many times, both of us, we've talked about it a lot. But it's actually the doing the do, the skin in the game. We are coaches, educating coaches, and I think that matters. I think that puts us in a nice position to be able to do the right thing for coaches right now, as opposed to just put out there what people expect, what people would like to receive, all the hype, all the fluff with no real content, no real guts of an education piece. Whereas what we're saying is, no, this is all the way back to first principles. Get the first principles right as coaches, and then learning how to connect those principles to fitness competition in particular, and you won't go far wrong with your clients. It's going to be a cool body of education.
I think what's also key is if we look at other methodologies that are selling certifications alongside their competition, then you look at others as just like how to get better at the race. Whereas this, ironically, if we go back to a viral post, and we'll find this on Instagram and share it in this video, was when we were talking about hybrid and you were like,
please don't bring that up again.
but it's just fitness, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like now we're deep in the world of what hybrid is now, which is this really highly marketed like language of being like equally strong and equally fit and pursuing both at the same time. And being this incredible test of those components of fitness, which is really cool. So when we decided to partner with, one of the big things was, if we're going to be sitting in this world of quote unquote hybrid, if we're going to sit in that world, we want to do it from a place that's really true to us from a value standpoint. Aligning on the fact that becomes this really cool milestone along someone's pursuit of it. It's not the ultimate destination. It's not just like whether you're good or bad. It's just a good test of where you're at with your strength base, where you're at with your endurance base, and when you bring that all together, what capacity you have in the metabolic setting. And it's quite a cool opportunity to then give coaches better principles, better frameworks, and sound foundations to actually do it in a meaningful pursuit rather than just throwing shit at the wall and seeing what sticks, which is what hybrid is misinterpreted as for far too many.
My fear around hybrid was that it would just become another thing, another methodology. And the point that I made flippantly that went bananas and got a lot of stick was that it's more than that. It's more than a thing. It's what we've always done. Now we recognise it as hybrid today, which is absolutely fine. But the truth remains, it's not a methodology. There's no book going to be written around how to get your clients good, how to succeed. You're not going to be able to tweak little bits here and there to refine margins at the competition level. What you see on the competition floor is going to represent everything that you've done before it. Like how strong are you, how enduring are you, and then how are your skills in that mixed setting. What has done for us, I think, from an educational point of view, has created this milestone test. It's exactly what it is that makes our life really easy as educators. What we will do is we will just point people back to first principles and say, carry on doing these for a long period of time, and this is when your client will get better at the competition.
So give the viewers a little bit about what to expect. So we are filming a principles course for the affiliates, which is going to be a bit of an indoctrination piece, a bit of an alignment piece, a bit of a shared language piece for all the affiliates globally, which is going to be fucking cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we jump into the actual performance coaching course as well.
The APC, yeah.
Just give a little snapshot of what to expect there.
So the APC will follow on from the PAC. So principles coaching, this is the one we're doing now. Following on will be performance coaching course. And that's going to be an all-encompassing education piece. So 12 to 16 hours of education with handbook, with examinations, with final test at the end. The PAC really is a lens setter, if you like. These are the things that we should look at. These are the things we should be paying attention to. These are the things that matter. These are the things that we perhaps will think differently about in preparing our clients for this competition. Where it sits then in the broader landscape of the client's exercise journey across their life. The APC then takes all those principles, takes up those lenses, what we're paying attention to, and then goes deeper. How do we properly assess? How do we level set goals? How do we think about clients' nutrition in and around competition and then for life? How do we integrate between health and lifestyle on one hand, and then performance and competition on the other? What do those two look like? What do we need to think about? What does the client need to think about? What are they thinking about? All that good stuff. So we really get into the detail of it. We get into the detail then as well of as a competition. What does it mean? How can we be good at it? What are the things that we need to consider? What are the things we need to practice? What does the client need to learn in their fitness competition IQ? All that stuff. That's all APC, a real depth of practice. The PAC sets us up for that. That's like, how do we see this thing? And then the APC is, okay, how do we go on and really make a difference with it?
And I think largely what a lot of gyms are going to think they want is, here's a templated approach to how you coach class, and yet that is probably the most insignificant question you could be asking. The most important thing is understanding the true principles to develop the individual, and if you can understand that, then scaling that within your gyms, your coaching product and your coaching teams is going to be the most important thing. So for us, we wanted to make sure that the coaches are equipped in a way in which they can meet the clients where they're at, very aligned with PFCA principles, which is client-centered coaching and putting the coach back on the floor, and then taking that to a place where you can, in your gym, develop these qualities that meet individuals. And that's probably one of the biggest things that gym owners are going to really need to wrap their heads around. If you're looking for some templated, centralized program, but your coaches cannot understand the substance, the meaning, the justification behind that program, on how that meets the individuals in the room, you're always going to miss the mark. The coach's IQ or fitness IQ doesn't exist. The coach's ability to then communicate and empower their members or their relative clients doesn't exist. There'll be a gap there. So by the time a member comes to the competition floor, the level of empowerment, the level of confidence won't be there. And they're either super resilient from a sport background and they get to hang in, or they're setting their clients up for failure, and that's obviously not what we want. So it's about wrapping everything around sound principles, great coaching products, and just excellence across the board. Yes team, what is happening? It is day 2 filming for our new upcoming course. Now yesterday was largely a day of set design, testing, getting the lighting right, getting the focal points right, because obviously we're going to be delivering incredible education down the barrel, but it's going to need to be associated with, you know, relevant slides, tell the story, etc. And then it's going to go into some practical stuff and real principles around the coaching as well. So pretty key thing to get the setup right. Obviously, because we've been doing this for over 8 years now, we do have the science locked. But yeah, check this out. So the whole setup is about this like really cool kind of focal point here with our quote at the back, dare to know. So it's down the barrel, you're talking, and then you'll have like slides on the side here in post. But it's absolutely sick. And then afterwards we will redo the entire gym and get this thing ready. Hi Lauren. Fantastic Lauren, thank you. Get this area ready to turn it into a kind of prep center for all things coaching. So that's the game. So I'll take you along the ride for day 2 as we look to make the industry's best S&C course for functional fitness in the game. All right, so Mass is just about to deliver his best work. Like those of you who've ever filmed your whole IP and put that into a evergreen course, something that's going to last there forever. It's like writing a book. It's like your greatest expression. And I am his coffee bitch. So I'm about to make him an absolute hanging flat white to make sure that he's just absolutely humming. I remember years ago when I had to film all these things. It absolutely tanks you. Like it's so exhausting, but it's also so fulfilling because it's like it's genuinely your best work. So yeah, Matt's gonna need some caffeine to go and kick some ass. Let's go.
Competition is a bit in health as much as what is the definition of success for this next competition. But underneath all of that, this is an important one for everybody competing. Vitality is victory. You get that? Put that on. So then, whilst wins are to be found in as a competition in and of itself, the real victory is vitality.
Fuck yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, the course is done.